are now on the route to the side where the other crew with the jeep is supposed to be stuck somewhere in a salt lake. So we are following that motorcycle.
The motorcycle man is going to find a way or found out if the guys are really there, and then he will come back and then we'll go there and rescue them. From here on we have to just follow the tracks and hope to find the guys. I see two black dots like in the horizon, so one of them should be them.
We are at the edge of the Salt Lake. There's one of the islands in the middle of the lake, and over there you can see the stuck jeep. And we'll try to pull it out, but I'm afraid it's stuck too deep in the mud. So we cannot just pull it with a winch, because I think the winch wouldn't manage it. So we try to do on two ropes. We put the roller over there, so we double the strength of the winch, and hopefully we will be able to pull it out. So I think we are almost ready to first try to pull it out. But hopefully, worst case, he like the sand plates on the roof, so we can try help the vehicle pull out with the sand plates. So we try to close them to vehicle so we can pull it out, but unfortunately we almost get stuck in mud also. But fortunately we managed, because of the sand plates, to pull it out through the mud, and back drive. I think the more solid area, which is kind of safe, I hope. So we could pull the vehicle from here if we got enough ropes, because we are kind of running out of the ropes. So we see. And we are actually running out of time because getting hotter and the area is actually becoming, more muddy. So the vehicle is stuck more and more. So we have to hurry. So we are actually ready to first try to pull the vehicle out. The sand plates are there, our vehicle is over there, hopefully on a safe ground, and we'll try to pull it out. We'll see, but I actually don't believe it will go easily. So, but we'll see. Okay. Actually, our vehicle was sliding, so that vehicle is now currently much more heavier than ours, so we cannot actually pull it just by our vehicle.
We saw the island, which is called Sargardoni.
It's kind of coincidence.
Which is kind of coincidence because in Parisian, I was told it means to get lost. And for these guys, it somehow works because they got lost, basically. I mean, they are not lost, but they get stuck in there. And if there wouldn't be, any signal, or maybe if it would be some remote location, they could really be lost. Or I can imagine that someone, will get stuck here and he would really get lost. maybe the name of the island is, like making the area kind of special, or there are some hidden powers around. Who knows?
It's a place of like desert and place and nothing. Luckily, we still didn't get stuck in a mud like those guys. Unfortunately, we tried to pull out from the mud before. Maybe luck, maybe skill. We are driving more carefully, knowing that it's possible to, get stuck in the mud. So yeah. Yeah, so we have just arrived to Caravanserai, one of the places we are going to stay at least one night. Yeah, I think it was quite an important place because even the royal troops were stationed here. So I think that the protection of the trade routes was really important by that time. So that's it.
We will hope we will find a shelter there too for tonight. So, dear blog followers, today is definitely Saturday 22nd of April and we are in Caravanserai in Kavir Desert near Kashan, to be exact, like 70 kilometers. We arrived in the night, so we didn't see the place yet. We will do it tomorrow, but we heard that it's really nice and it's really close to the Salt Lake and the dunes, so we will explore it tomorrow, hopefully. We met also some friends here from Tehran, and they study in Kashan at university, the same field as me, the power engineering, which is great. And we just gathered around the fire, to talk about the place, and we made potatoes, burnt or baked potatoes in there, so they hope they will be good. And that's kind of all. So, see. Today we would like to explore the surrounding area. The Caravanserai itself was built around 400 years ago, and the main reason was, as I was told, the invasion of Turkmen tribes to Iran. They attacked Kashan and Isfahan really badly. So after that, Shah ordered to build the Caravanserai at this area close to the Salt Lake on the trade route to protect this kind of borders and to provide shelter for tradesmen and caravans. The Caravanserai itself is made of brick. It consists basically of two circles. In the inner circle, you can say, these are the small doors. There is the living quarters, and behind there is a space for horses and camels to put them in the shelter. My country is kind of small, and there is a lot of villages all around the place. So where the travelers, they could stay in the village or in the city during the night, so they didn't have to use.
Most villages has like the inn, the
inn
rooms
or
for
pub.
guests.
Yeah, it was quite common. We are going to the roof, and we hope to have a magnificent view. Yeah. But we had some guarding castles, which were there to protect the roads or the area, but they were mostly to protect against like invasion and stuff like that. There was only military post, it was belonged to king, and the people usually don't stay there.
Okay, I feel so depressed from this place that I really want to end my life, so I'm going to jump. I'm going to jump. Now, jump. Now we are going to walk the path. because we want to draw too close to the dunes, so ensure that there is no like the deep sand which we can get stuck. So we'll just walk, check that the sand is okay, and then we drive it. So now we are going to check the way to the dunes. So let's talk about a little bit of the desert driving. I think it's for our Europeans, it's not like the easy thing. Not many people have experience in the desert riding. Like, I mean, real desert. There are a few of us. I'm not considered one of them. I'm just literally, it's like my first day in a real desert on a real sand. So yeah, I'm a kind of newbie in this one, but you know, there's some rules I know I should follow and which I really obey. Yeah, what more to say about the desert driving? Well, I really hope I won't get stuck here, because as far as I know, there is no recovery vehicle in close like 50 kilometers, so it will be hard to get some help because like 3 other jeeps are actually stuck in a South Lake somewhere over there, like 30 kilometers, and they are trying to recover each other. Okay, now we close our vehicle and we try to reach on top of that dune by foot, because we are not sure how to reach it by car, because unfortunately we don't have any guide who will tell us where's the road for opposite side of the dune, when we could probably drive up to the dune. Okay, we just climbed up on the top of the dunes we drive below. I estimate it might be like maybe 60-70 meters tall from the point where our car is. Yeah, and we are covered by sand, and yeah, you can see I'm just like sandman. We actually already enjoyed the dune, so we are now going down to our car and continue to our journey. We are probably heading to some sort of desert village. Eagle! Right, left, right, left, right, left. Maybe there's some locals also suggested that here, especially in this desert, in this season, there can be like the free roaming camels, which might like the sea and maybe eventually even catch them. So I don't know, or maybe they will show us how to catch the wild camel. We'll see.
As you probably noticed, yesterday afternoon we got this brilliant idea: let's find camels in the desert, because we were in the desert. But unfortunately we were looking thoroughly all over the place, but we couldn't find any. Meanwhile, we kind of get on a low level of water, so we switched our search for camels for search for a water. So right now
we have no water.
We have no water.
We don't have no water.
So we have no water.
We have no water.
But we found out that water in Persian is called up, so we can ask around. And
we have any water.
Yeah, and maybe we will find something.
So we don't have any water.
Source. So up.
We don't have any water.
Is there around any up?
We need water. Come on, water.
Let's look. You, not funny. I am coming for you.
Abyaneh. Abyaneh. Water, 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 water. No water.
Yeah! Rain! It's unbelievable, but we summoned rain in the desert. I mean, look at me. My pants are wet. So this place just calls for a little picnic. So I managed to prepare for some of my Iranian friends a juju kebab right here. Mr. Václav, around the wind. So for non-Persian speaking followers, juju kebab is made of chicken, which is put into sauce, which is made of one particular herb I just forget, a lemon, yogurt and oil. We tried to cook the kebab. We kind of succeeded, and I think it's really delicious. So let's eat it. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. This is what we call civilization. Action! Action! So, dear blog followers, we have good news. We found the water. Yeah. It's actually in the... Is it working? I don't know. I have no sign from the director. He's just, doing something with the camera and he's not communicating. Without communication, there is no bombs, no comms, no bombs, there is no movie. I cannot work like this. Can you work like this? No. Action. Dear weblog followers, we have a good news. We found the water, and actually it's in the village called Abyaneh. It means in Persian or in English, water or not. One might ask why this name. I will explain. When the people came to the region, they found the water source. Around the water source, they built their houses and they lived there peacefully ever after. But there must came a time where the village actually overgrew the limits of the water source. So these people, over-limit people, had to move out of the village and found a new spot, new water source, and built a new village there. So they just did it over and over and over, and at the end of the road, this village is the last one, and it's called Abyaneh. And what is unique and special for this particular village is that the surrounding neighborhood is, the soil is colored in a red color. So all the bricks and all the mud is pure brick, and you can see it over there. And that is unique for in the whole Iran. So it's a kind of special place, and it's really favorite touristic and vacation location. Also, the second theory why it's called Abyaneh, because in the local language these beech trees are called Abyaneh too. So that's the second theory. Third thing I would like to mention is that the village is actually almost 1,500 years old. So one is just asking how the people could survive at the times. Just walking in the desert and building villages around all little water springs must have been difficult. Almost as difficult as traveling with this guy, because I don't know what to do anymore.
Mister, picture. Mister, country. Hello, mister, how are you? Mister, how are you? Picture, mister.
So here we have kind of special opportunity to see a lady dressed in the traditional clothes I was just talking about. And also she's actually making wood coal. I was asking what is she doing? Why is she doing like that? So she's making a wood coal by burning the wood, and they use the coal then for heating the room and put the hot coal under the table. Then they put a blanket over the table.
Gift, mister.
And it's really heavy. And then they put their, they sit at the table, and under the table there is hot air, so their feet and their legs are not cold. The architecture of the place is that basically the buildings are put one almost on the other, so the roof of the one house is the yard or floor of the other one. Because of these aspects, the people here actually kept quite a lot of the previous tradition, like historical traditions.
See that. It's not the mountain, you should be like, wow. It's not the rock, so you should be like, wow. It's something else, it's a building.
Ta-da!
Nebudu to dělat, tohle nebudu to dělat. Nebudu to dělat. Nebudu.
Be more creative. It's wall with a gate. And
Nebudu to dělat, tohle. Dobře. Hello. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have to say that the scarves here are really beautiful, and I would like to know if they are handmade, like here, or how do you make the
I little speak English. I don't know a little.
Okay.
See this cover, very beautiful, very nice, and pay.
You bought it, you purchased it here. You bought it, you buy it, you did buy it.
No, buy.
No.
کرایه کردن چی میشه؟ چی؟
Oh, rent. Okay. Just to have memories
for,
feeling.
Many minutes.
Okay. I understand. Oh.
Please one picture.
Yeah.
For this my camera.
Okay.
Picture family.
So smile.
Smile, right.
let's see.
Nice.
Bye.
Bye.
Nice
So
to meet
thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Okay. Okay.
Come here.
It's closed.
I mean a bit closer.
Yeah, I know. But I want to come, shake hands.
Ah, we're shooting.
نه burada diyor muhtarlar sazman girip. نمیذاری هیچ یعنی چه خاموشی چی؟ خالتی.
Hello.
Price, tamam.
داکس گرفتید. الا ببرمیم. آدم که باید یک خمینی. این خمینی.
This? Oh no. Okay.
You have another seen it.
اینجا ابیانه است. اون وقت پایین دهه. در به امامزاده میون برچی. دیگه هیچی هم نمیگه.
So we are about to leave this beautiful village, and also the time in the movie, our time is almost out. So we would like to thank.
So, well, you want to say goodbye to our guys, to our crew? Come here! There's the guy. Goodbye! Come here! Goodbye! Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Ah. Say something. Ah, yeah. Yeah, and for the big balls.
And of course.
And of course.
Here it comes!
That's all.
Yes, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.